welcomes you to Las Vegas, where everything and everybody is a show. Today, America's best drivers take to a mile-and-a-half stage. Jimmy Johnson has been the showstopper here, winning the last 3 races at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. More than 150,000 people in attendance. There are high stakes in the high desert, and there'll be high drama in high def. This is NASCAR on Fox.
Now we've got to get you from here to the broadcast booth in just a little bit, so good luck with that. We'll talk to you shortly. Okay, thank you. All right. Thank you, DJ. Now, one of our champion crew chiefs, you would say one of our pit bosses, is upstairs getting ready to call the race with Doc Punch and DJ. Andy Petrie. These guys on the racetrack are going to knock heads a lot this year, Andy, but that's not the only place we're going to see some great competition.
Yeah, and it's going to be great to watch these guys duke it out on the track, but they're also going to be racing on pit road. That's going to be the big thing for these guys, is who can get on and off pit road the fastest. This thing could actually come down to a pit stop to win the championship. You see these guys racing each other hard last week in California. Kyle Busch beats Carl Edwards by just a little bit off pit road. Late in the race, even though Kyle Busch has the car to beat, Carl Edwards by just a few inches beats him off pit road. Had a shot to win, but Kyle Busch's car was just a little bit too strong.
Now, I want to look ahead to the late stages of today's race. Andy, here in Las Vegas, if these two teams, again, wind up going head-to-head, where should we be watching in the lot?
Daryl, is Denny Hamlin, is he a team captain or a leader for Joe Gibbs great lead on the young driver.
Well, he's the senior member of the Gibbs Racing group over there. So, yeah, I've heard he stepped up, and I've seen him put his arm around Joey Logano, and he and Kyle both have done that. So, yeah, I think he's playing the role that they expected him to.
All right.
Good job at it.
Finally, what's your favorite casino game? Do you have one?
I like roulette. How about you?
Me win.
Yeah, you win. And you won. You had a video poker, big payout.
I won.
It was so embarrassing.
Those dime slot machines, you're never going to make that much money on one of them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to. You had to know how much money I won.
Sure out all the nickels were pouring in. If you have a question that you'd like Jeff or Daryl to answer, and we'll do it on this show, you can email to askdw@ask.com. The question selected will be asked live next week in Atlanta, and it should be a lot of fun.
That old lady out there, that wasn't.
The headliners in Vegas and the drivers of NASCAR, but at night there are a lot of great shows to see around town. We always like ducking out of the Hollywood Hotel and into some comedy and magic around town. And in the past, Jeff and I went to see Penn and Teller in person with their clever card tricks, and also Lance Burton last year showed us some fun stuff, had us baffled, which doesn't take much. Daryl and Jeff, they enjoyed the Beatles show called Love. Our producer, Bill Richards, he won't let it be. He's trying to make Jeff and I disappear from quite some time.
Big day for Kurt Busch today. Kurt turned into a really big day for Michael McGee, who owns a horse training business and is an agricultural teacher in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. McGee was selected in a promotion as the 2009 Dickies American Worker of the Year. And yesterday in a random draw, he picked Kurt Busch to win the race. If Kurt wins the race, McGee gets $1 million today.
45 seconds.
Kurt's not a bad pick. He starts third, Vince.
Well, that's exactly right. And boy, what a great day it would be for that lucky fan, and a good day for Kurt Busch too, if you could bring home that victory and $1 million for that lucky fan.
Win
Do you have a winning car today? Starting up toward the front.
Yeah, we start third, and it's just going to be a matter of settling in and seeing how fast the track's going to be. You know, we're going to have this daytime run, then we'll go into the night. So we feel like our Miller Lite Dodge is poised. We got a lucky fan riding along with us today, but we also have Operation Homefront. We've been racing with this paint scheme for the last 5-6 weeks. $200,000 donated to Operation Homefront, which is military families in need. We're hoping to put together a good run today and bring it on home, bump ourselves up in points.
5.
For sure. How about you got a new teammate today, Brad Keselowski, making his
Touchdown.
Cup debut. Any initiation?
Depart westbound to
Somebody good
Wood
tricks on him today?
Flyover in 7 minutes
We got in
and 30 seconds.
Week in Talladega. He flew with us to the Daytona test. I told him, hey, we got 5 people on the airplane. They're only 4 parachutes. Where's yours? But it's going to be good. The kid's running hard. He's very tenacious, and he's got a good work ethic. It's not that David Stremme didn't, but hey, it's a new try for somebody, and we hope that it fits into our program well. Keep your eye on the 2 cars today, Alan.
All right, thanks, Vince. And again, Kurt Busch starts
7
third.
minutes.
Just want to let you know what that big helicopter was doing. It's in the background of that interview. Bringing the pace car into the racetrack.
Oh, that is cool.
And the reason they went with the big helicopter drop is because track president Eddie Gossett found out that a space shuttle pilot is a season ticket holder here at Texas Motor Speedway. So driving that pace car off the helicopter is Space Shuttle Endeavor pilot Doug Hurley, a United States Marine Corps colonel, who's bringing in that car. That is, oh man, that is a great idea. They got my attention. They said a Space Shuttle pilot, a NASCAR fan, and a racing season ticket holder. I thought that was pretty cool. So there you go. That's what the big helicopter was doing just a minute ago.
I found these out, so you want to see a bunch of different cars, and I want you to think of any cars there.
Oh, you got to think.
You got it? All right, you got it. Saw it in here?
Yeah, I saw it.
All right, stare deeply into my eyes. Hold out your hand if you would.
This is legitimate.
Yeah, we didn't set this up beforehand. I'm trying to find the card I think you're thinking of. It was, in fact, a diamond.
No, it's not a diamond.
But it was a red card, right?
6 minutes.
Oh, geez. Put your thumb on that.
I'll let it
Hold away.
No,
You're not messing up. It was the Jack in Spain.
No, it's,
Oh, what was it?
it's the king of Spain, Jack.
The King of Spain?
Yeah.
Win 350
Yeah.
at 18. 30 seconds.
action here in Las Vegas. Can anybody stop the amazing Max Moulton? We're getting ready to roll. And it shall be 4:27.
I'll update your new time on target as soon as possible. Break. NASCAR 1 flight call Nellis Tower. 132.55. We have shuttles at the ramp to get you guys back to the NASCAR suite. We'll see you soon.
Waiting the word to move out and begin a warm-up of laps. Atlanta Motor Speedway has seen many, many improvements in the last few years.
If you would please, once again,
Built more grandstands than you can imagine
Apache,
for this event.
continue
Last year,
hold.
there were over 122,000 people that attended this race, and many, many more grandstands have been built.
Start your engine!
Apache flight new. Time on target 104. 40 seconds.
Carlos Maxwell House for car number 22. He also will carry an in-tower camera for us here this afternoon.
Yeah, I got you. There's Mark Martin's car. Car number 6, I believe. In-car camera.
Morgan Shepherd will have the roof cam. That'll be fun.
Apache,
Fantastic.
continue hold.
We have, look at the fans. Waving the drivers as they go down the front straightaway. Now Richard will fall back into it.
Prepare for low-level flight over the track. Left hand. Push.
The Apache
Push.
helicopter
Push.
is now in their hover and begin to chase the field as it goes around this 1.5-mile oval. Quite a race car swim, interesting. It is quite a spectacle, though, to see all of this pre-race activity and to end the season on this tremendous note. It's been a great season, but to think that we have 6 drivers win the championship, depending upon what happens in the next 328 laps. Absolutely unbelievable. Look at the altitude that this helicopter is.
What do you mean altitude?
There's hardly any altitude at all, is there? Exactly. He's not more than 25 feet off the ground down the backstretch. Now moving up a little bit to clear the grandstands as they fly by us.
When I said they might win this race, I meant when the race cars up to the not when they go around the pace lane.
Right. But the fans are loving it. There isn't a single person gathered here this afternoon who is seated. Everybody is up. Everybody is anticipating the start of the race. And there's a lot at stake money-wise. $778,187 will go to the winner of this event here today. The Unical bonus, if Rick Mast can win, is worth $15,200.
No. The winner won't get 770. So that's the total purse.
Total purse.
The winner will get about 75,000.
Yeah, pretty good share.
Not too bad. And we're also racing for the Winston Cup point fund, which is worth $3 million. So $104 million.
Now that the car has started.
Depart eastbound. Cleared RTB. Great job. Contact Nellis Tower. Over. Out.
The Apache helicopters salute the field now as they fly over the infield. They will be going on past the second turn, and all eyes will then be focused upon the field. Rick Mast winning his very first pole position in Winston Cup competition. 28 drivers have led a lap in 1992, but not Rick Mast. He has not led a race since Darlington in September.
Getting through.
There are 4 or 5 cars that are heavily damaged. The caution flag is Bill Elliott got through.
Then the race is back to the line. The race is back to the line, trying to lead a lap. Here they come.